Okay, let's talk about all the patch notes that I missed so far. So, looks like we are getting this banner in 27th in 2 more days. Okay, I came back just in time then. Looks like we're getting a target banner for Ryoshu, so if you do not have Wakashu or any of the Red Eyes Eagles, you could potentially pull for this. I think for the banner, tentatively, I would only be interested in Ishmael and not really for Honglu, but I meant they will be the limited banner, so probably will want to get Boatwork 6 Ishmael, Unity Eagle, blah blah blah. Okay, easy. What's next? Number 2. Alright, so C is coming out, which is the event. If it's anything the same as a Hell's Chicken. Yeah, if it's like Hell's Chicken, then what we want to be doing is we want to do the runs. We bring all 4 of the Eagles or IDs in with us so that we can buff our loot to the max, and then we will just send the teams that have those Eagles and IDs to just run the dungeon over and over again. So it looks like your team comp will have to include Honglu, Ryoshu, Ishmael, and Sinclair. Seems very similar to the previous one actually. It was Chef Ryochu, oh no, Gregor was there. Chef Ryochu, Gregor, Dawn, and Sinclair. Sinclair here again, okay, yeah. Sinclair's the only one that's duplicated. Yep. Okay. And then we got quite a bit of changes here in terms of gameplay. So, big changes here. So, I remember I was talking about Sheet Sinclair being a bit off on the Talisman count. And holy shit, man, they listened and they actually reduced it back to 5. That's crazy. Yep, so on hit, spend 5 to give 7. It became on hit, spend 5 to give 5. So now it's actually, back to normal. But the second coin effect here is quite nice. You inflict 3 rupture count. It went from 1 to 3. Now plus 2 is actually very significant because it's not like Otis, 7 section Otis, which is just a +1. So if you hit it, you replace and then you add 1 more. But in this case, it's you hit, you replace, and you add 2 more, which really helps to stack up that rupture. So they're really leaning into Red Sheet Sinclair being a rupture character. I like that a lot. Yep. They fixed the consistency issues that I have with him, and they made it so that he can take the rupture count amounts. Yeah, so that is really good. I think we've been lacking in rupture count besides LCCB Ishmael so far. Otis, who has +1 only, but this is really, really nice. Energy Code Manager Gregor. Oh my goodness, dude, what a buff. I actually didn't see that he would have a lot of trouble getting this 5+ count. I thought that it was feasible if you did MD2 hard and you took the Thunder Bench, but it's like very, very out there. But then they just straight up like did a big change here where they changed it from cut into rupture, and that is a humongo change. Okay, that's a humongo change because it's just potency. So it doesn't matter how much rupture count you apply, as long as he hits it right, and you have at least 5 on the target. Or let's say if maybe Gregor applies the rupture beforehand, maybe with MD2 hard, Ego's helping him, then you can get the coin power, which is huge. More damage is huge, and coin power plus is huge. I would say that the stronger one would probably be Eviscerate because it has a 4 coin. This one also is really nice. Honestly, as long as there's coin power, it's just crazy, right? Dismember, I think only goes up to 16 damage. So 50% of that is not super high. So this one's probably not super amazing. But if the enemy is doubly weak, then that's a lot of damage either way. Yep, so coin power +1, coin power +1, still amazing. I like this Gregor buffs, it really makes him quite good. And I like the Talisman buff. It really shows that they at least pay attention to stuff that they've missed out here. I noticed that there were a few nerfs as well, but they addressed it quite fast. So Sangre de Sancho, this one it became the healing did not activate, and the skill was hit instead of on hit. Yeah, so they changed it on hit. They fixed the issue of it not activating. Heathcliff, huge nerf here. Gain 2 attack power up next turn was labeled incorrectly as after attack and not on kill. To be fair, they did have to like rework every ego in the game, so I wouldn't really hold it against them if they missed out for you. But this is really quite nice. Sorry, not nice. This is actually quite terrible because you kind of don't want to be getting this on kill effect because you fight boss, right? It's really hard to get that attack power up. Yeah. But I remember I saw a post where they refunded this, so whatever, man. Okay, refunded. That means I get to uptime my Bodysack and I get to uptime my Rabbit Heathcliff for free, essentially. So I don't really give a shit. Yeah. Ancock Gross Hammer, Assault. This one, the effects of the uptime 4 activated not at 50%, and instead activated at 50. 5+%. Funny. Brainwave Focus, that one was a big one. I remember I said that not losing sanity at the start of the turn was quite a big buff, and it wasn't actually triggering, so they fixed it. That's nice. Heal by X%, they're fixing that, quite nice. Basically, it's all fixes. All of these are just fixes to stuff, and honestly, it's fine. I'm fine with it. It was a very, very big patch, so some things were definitely bound to break, especially with P-Moon. I'm just kind of used to it at this point. Alright, max manager levels expanded to level 200. Okay, I don't know why they've done this. Maybe some players were actually hardcore leveling, which is insane. But yeah, congratulations, you get to refill your sanity a few more times. That's very nice. Game engine version update. So blah 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 blah. Okay, this one I don't really know. Sin Affinities, colors adjusted to make bright. Ah, yeah, that's the one. So it makes the elements go brighter. That's really nice. Simplify SP Orb design on the Sinner's portrait on the skills dashboard. What does that mean? SP Orb on the portrait. Oh, so they made this a bit more clearer, I guess. And they set it to the default to be maximum. Okay, that's good. Yeah. New players should see maximum first and drop it to medium or mid depending on what they want. Because honestly, if you don't read in this game, you are not playing this game. Alright, and then bug fixes and improvements. Good. That is a lot. How do I even begin here? Let me just speed read. Tutorial fixes. Difficulty denominations duplicated. Description. Declared duel doesn't have an indicator. Blah blah blah, ego corrosion and order, blah blah blah. Oh my goodness, my head hurts just from scanning through all of this. Looks like okay, looks like a lot of minor fixes that I don't notice in my gameplay maybe. Yeah, looks like a lot of minor issues. After using ego corrosion to win, the Sinner's SP would not reset to 0. Okay, I guess some of them I might have seen. I think I saw this one once. But yeah, okay, so it looks like very, very minor stuff I don't really need to know. Anything else here? Declared duel, increased clash power does not activate. That's pretty big, that needs to be fixed. Doomsday Clay Doll, make it look as though the clashes are continuing after death. I've never seen that one. Revive K-Cop comes back to life with 1 HP. What? That is dumb. Okay, and the issue where SP regenerates at negative 45 SP. Yeah, I have not seen some of these. So some of these did not really affect me, but it could be a very game-breaking thing, so at least they're fixing that. And then 300, ooh, 1300. And then 300. Okay, that's nice. That is nice. I love me some free Lunacy. And there is the refund post. Yep. So this is a separate one, is it? Let me double check here. So it looks like this one is after July 27th, this is after July 24th. So it's a two separate 1300s. That's a lot, man. It's too time consuming. Honestly, I would. Okay, so some people did mention like the uptying is still not being changed, but chill. It's P-Moon, so I give them some time and they'll cook. So. I'm sure they'll add a harder threat dungeon which will give us more resources, or they'll just straight up give us the resources, or they'll straight up nerf the cost. I don't know. It depends on what people wants to do. Depends on what's more realistic, I guess. I think the best way would just be making the dungeon a bit harder and then just give us more threat drops. That should really help out with the uptying. I think that would be the best option. But if they want to do the other routes, I'm not going to stop them. They are P-Moon after all. Besides that, did I miss anything? Not really. Okay, I'm all caught up. Alright, I'm back. We are getting 2300 Lunacy plus 300, so that's 2600. There's a lot of drama. I think I stated on the previous video, I don't care about the drama. It's P-Moon, so you just give them a while and they'll cook. Design for Ishmael, I like the base form. Before the uptie, I like the skin suit. Honglu, Magical Girl transformation looks really nice. Sinclair looks fine. And Ryoshu looks funny. Ryoshu is probably my favorite in terms of armor because she's just blasting this thing. By the way, this is pierce damage. This is pierce damage. It's so funny. Why is this pierce? You're spraying water. Is it because there's shrimp inside, so the shrimp are stabbing you? Is that what's going on? Oh my goodness. It's just so funny. This is favorite art in the game, I think. Ishmael comes second, Honglu comes third, and Sinclair comes fourth. Yeah. And yeah, that is it for the patch notes. Really not too much to talk about except all the drama and stuff. But yeah, if you just like me, you just kind of don't really care too much, then yeah, just take your 2600, continue playing the game, prepare for the banner. Let's go. Alright, I think that is it for this video. I cannot wait for the 27th. I shall see you all then. Bye bye.